Hi everyone, so in today's video I want to show you some new items that Spellbinders has brought to their site for February of 2026. It's the Happy Spring collection by Simon Hurley. I will say there's one other item I believe in the collection, maybe a couple others. I focused on the little bunnies and the spring bunnies here, and they're happy bunnies, and then the 3D embossing folder with the stencil. So I'm going to make this video and it's going to be kind of a little bit quicker because I know these things sell out really fast. I put out a different video yesterday. Hopefully you guys jumped on that and saw the different collections that were out in February, because these guys always sell out, like especially the stencil and 3D embossing folder bundle. So hopefully you can check that out. They do have a one all bundle, and then these guys are always sold together. They might have it by itself because I mean it can be standalone too, right, as far as this, but I will say that Spellbinders did send these items free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and the links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission for your purchase items to those links. I do have them down there for the US and the UK. So my plan is in this video is just to make some backgrounds. I'll do the whole thing and then we'll cut it down to make some cute cards in the next video. This was adorable, to be honest. I just remember thinking, okay, I want the bunny, you know, and I thought it was one bunny, and it's 3 different bodies. And of course, these are samples, so they look like this, but yours will be packaged nicely with some info. Again, whenever you're looking at the images of the products, you know, swipe through the images, you'll see that there might be one where you can print out like directions basically on how to put everything together, like what each item is, step by step. That way, a lot of times on the back of their carriers might be something kind of quicker, or, you know, these are more in depth, and you can just download it. You can save it if you right click, save it, print it, whatever you want to do. You can do that there. So it's 3 little bodies. I mean, look how cute, right? The way they're facing, and then they can hold stuff. So like this little guy has this, his little hand here, his little arms. This is a separate set of little arms. You know, I actually was looking at this one. I wasn't sure what it's for. And I will say I am missing the basket. They just didn't make it in the sample, but you will have a little basket too that the little bunny can hold. I don't have it here to share with you guys. You know, they can sit in the little grass. I mean, they're just so cute. So that might have to do with that, because I was looking at it, I'm like, this makes no sense for anything else. His little hand, right? His little paw here. Little fluffy tail, probably for this little guy facing sideways. So they have different little faces, also facing different directions. Super adorable. You can have 3 of them. It can be just the one, a couple, you know, whatever you want to do. Your flowers, all your different accents for the ears, accents for those, butterfly, your little bow. I guess you can put this on the bunny, but definitely it's for your basket. Little paw background pieces. I believe that's what that is. Little trio of eggs. And so you have a little egg, and then you have like this that you can kind of place these on. So you would cut this out a couple times, and you have little egg trio there, an egg by itself with an inlay, this little bracket piece or like label that says Happy Easter or Happy Spring. Super cute. Flowers, of course, I mean everything, right? Again, this is going to take a little more time in this video. I just want to let you guys know that this is available now if you're not a club member, because they were available for club members just a few days ago, so they got a jump on that. That's why a lot of times it sells out. And then we have the 3D embossing folder. Again, these are 5 3/4 by 8 3/4, but they'll emboss an area that is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. It is a thicker embossing folder, so you want to make sure whatever system you have can accept a 3D embossing folder. And they're just carved in there so beautifully. Actually, this is up, right? This is the carving part, but really, really gorgeous. The little eggs, right? They're all over the, you know, the little decorations, very traditional decoration, and then also some that are a little more contemporary. What I meant by like these little leaf ones look really old school, pretty. So you have that. And then you have this stencil. Ooh, there's a lot of stencils here. So there are 5 stencils. So again, you know, covering different areas. So you have different colors, right? You have that one. That's number 1. And then number 2. And then number 3, right? So backgrounds. And then number 4. So these all will color different backgrounds, right? They're not really overlapping because obviously we want to color them all in. And then this last one has all the details. So I mean, if you want to do all the detail, oops, do I have it the right way? I'm trying to see if I have that the right way. I feel like that's not corresponding. Actually it is corresponding to shape. I guess you just add something different. Or again, like I said, you know what it is? These don't go with this. So you have the texture here, and then you have all these guys. And then if you want this to be a standalone stencil, this will do the decoration. Does that make sense? So it doesn't correspond with the decoration that's on here, but it's a standalone set if you want to use it that way. Okay, that makes sense. All right, because that's what I was wondering, if they were going to sell this on its own, because it looked like it could stand alone. So you have those 5. So today what we're going to do right now is just a whole background. I'm just going to grab some white cardstock and we will stencil that up. And then the next video I'll have that cute background to work with. And so this 8.5 by 11. I'm just going to cut this down to 5.5. And generally I do the stenciling first, and then I run it through the embossing folder. So you have that info there. So let's get this going. And I would say, you know, pastel colors. I mean, they can be primary colors, whatever you like. This is number 1, and I probably will put a little something in the background. Again, good time to use your grip mats if you have them. So yeah, definitely if you're interested in this, you got to jump. And it might be that by the time you see this, it's already sold out, so I'm very sorry about that. I already published other videos today. I should have released this one, to be honest. Okay, so let's put this down on here. And just line that up perfectly with the corners. This paper is from Michaels, and it's a little bit bigger than it should be, so I'm gonna have to, it might mess a little something up for me later, but that's all right. I'm just gonna try to keep in mind the way I set it up here. And let me grab some inks. Let's grab a bunch of brushes. I think we have 4 different things. So let's do light blue and okay. Since I don't really clean these out, there's going to be some darker blue on this, so that's fine. I'm just going to, sorry, rubbing off on there. Come in here and do a little blue. So our imagery, you know, the decoration will come from the 3D embossing folder, but I will say that, you know, when you're doing this, depending on how dark you want to lay this down, you can also go over the embossing after you're done with a little buffering block, you know, and then you can get that texture, maybe white showing through, right? That'd be really cute. Let's see what we end up with. So I'm gonna just finish this up down this bottom area, and this is how I'm gonna do it. And this one doesn't matter if you're starting light to dark, because they're on their own, you know, they're independent of each other, these stencils. Okay, so there's that guy. It's 1, and I'm making sure I have it facing with the 1, not upside down, because then that won't work unless you want, I guess, a recessed egg. But I think for this one they really need to be kind of where they are, nice and round. Okay, and this is what I'm saying, like now that I'm kind of eyeballing because of the paper not being exactly A2, I might be a little bit off. Actually, let me see if I can, I don't know that that helps at all. Like, let's put this one here again. I was right at the corners. This one. All right, we'll see. Somewhere like that. So it might be a little bit off, but again, it's not because of the embossing folder, it's because I should have cut this paper down legitimately to 8.5. Okay, so that, and maybe a little pink. And again, I do this kind of lightly, you know, however dark you want to lay down your color, go for it. I'm always more organic and just kind of a little bit different here and there. So maybe some is darker, some's a little bit lighter, you know. Okay, I'm just going to finish this one up. So there's that. Ooh, I was kind of brushing that and it moved. Thank goodness I didn't get anything anywhere. Layer 3, and you know, I'm just doing my best eyeballing that. Kind of where we're at here. Maybe layer 3 can be like yellows or something. Let's see. I'm going to use this one because not as bright because these aren't super bright. A little bit pastel-y, there we go. Okay, I'm just gonna finish that up. I'll be right back. Okay, so there's our yellow, and then maybe purple, huh? Okay, so let's get that. Looks so cute already. Okay, just line that up. All right, there we go, and a little purple, and then we'll run it through the embossing folder, and that will be our background for today, getting ready for our next video. So let's do soft lilac. Okay, so I'm just going to go through and do the same thing with the little, ooh, don't move. That's what I get for barely taping it down. Okay, I'm going to go through and I'll be right back. Hey guys, I think I got it, even though this one wanted to move around on me quite a bit. I was not taking that out. How cute is that? And then, you know, if you're doing just the stencil, at the end you have number 5, and you would just bring that over. And, you know, whatever color you think that helps, you know, coordinate with everything. How cute would that be with, like, glitter paste? Right, just something cute like that, or even just a clear one, or iridescent, so then it just, you can still see all the little eggs, and they each have their own little color. Or go through it with, like, a darker, you know, purple or something, just so that they all have that. Or you do individual areas, right? So now we're gonna bring this guy over here, and I'm gonna line it up again as best I can, especially since I had to kind of eyeball my paper where I was stenciling, and that actually is pretty good. Okay, I still got it. All right, not too bad, not too bad. Look at the very top there. Oh my gosh, there's like a little something here that makes it stick. I'm trying to get, there we go. All right, there and there. That looks all pretty good, not too shabby. All right, I'm gonna run that through again. It's a 3D embossing folder, so I'll be right back. The Platinum 6, ooh, that's just their A plate and the adapter. And you heard that, it was really getting through there. And there it is. Really nicely lined up at the top. It kind of got off a little wonky at the bottom because, again, I was eyeballing things, but not too bad. Really, really cute. So that is our background. I can just cut it. I can trim it down. You know, like I said, you can take a buffing block and kind of go over the top if you want some of these little images to show more, because then the white paper will show through. But that is that, guys. So I'll have some images of it, even though we're not using it today. I'll have the links in the description box for the US and the UK, and I will see you at the next one with our little bunnies that are going to look so adorable on this. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.